Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Oh
A
yeah.
little bit of a history. So basically, there's a complainant. I don't know if he's out to get you, but
He is.
He's very adamant.
Same guy, and he sends the cop. I have no idea. He's never even approached me.
Yeah.
He's actually walked into the bank. Literally walked into the bank.
Us, so we told basically him, like, you guys are not in violation. You guys are on private property. We explained that to him.
I pulled up the property lines. I'm like, this is the bank's property because they do have it on the same level. It's the same level as the sidewalk. This guy's the issue here. So,
Yeah.
So did you tell him, like, fuck off?
No, I don't even know who this person is.
He's so.
And and he sent the cops the other day, last week.
It's almost like it's personal. He's looking for, like...
He gives 311 live updates, like, oh, they're out here on the corner now selling. I'm like...
Oh yeah, he calls me every day looking out for you guys. Hey, I see them right now. And I'm like, listen, we already spoke to you about this. You know, we explained that there's no violation. And he's like, okay, but, like, he's really out to, like...
I know.
Like a personal thing. And we're like...
And the thing is, we don't even talk. We don't even speak. We just stand here. We don't speak unless spoken to.
Yeah. Interesting.
And I even get nasty comments and I don't say nothing.
Right.
The only time anything will ever happen is if somebody came up too close and physically I felt in danger.
Yeah.
But otherwise...
With anybody, that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's why I started wearing this here on this corner. Because I'm kind of worried about this guy. Because when he went to the bank, actually, he went to the bank, just barged into the bank manager's office.
Yeah.
Like, didn't even ask, just barged into his office. And basically, when the bank manager said no, and actually we like him.
Yeah.
Because there was, like, for instance, this is Main Street, there was a guy right here trying to start and to smoke a meth pipe. I was like, bro, go smoke that somewhere else.
So that's the thing. I already spoke to the bank management a long time ago, and then they cleared it. It was fine. So that's why I was just like, there's no issue.
They're my friends.
And I told him that. I'm like, look, they're on the bank's property, and they have no issue with it. So he went into this bank to say, bylaw's got an issue, but we're a neutral party. We have no issue with you guys doing your thing if the owners obviously don't have an issue.
No.
Right? But this guy's so adamant,
Hell-bent on it.
Like, hell-bent out to get you guys.
It's pretty sad. You got nothing better to do with your time?
You know what? We almost think it might be maybe like a mental issue or something.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of that around nowadays, and they don't hide it no more. Not like back in the day, you didn't see it as much.
He's also on this thought process that he thinks he's helping to clean up the streets, which is also incorrect.
Like a vigilante.
Yeah, so that's what we were able to get up, because we were telling him, like, why is this such an issue for you? Why are you making these complaints? And he's just like, oh, I just want to clean up the streets. I'm like, well, you're not doing that. You know?
You're actually making it worse. You're making your job, wasting your time.
You're wasting city resources, and I'm telling my supervisor, I'm wasting my time investigating a crazy dude. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sorry he's doing that.
Well, I'm sorry we got to bother you too now, because I know we had the little pass, but when we look into it, I have nothing new to charge you for. I don't see any violations to charge you for. That's what I pass on to the people who complain. There's no bylaw violations. Move on with your life, sort of. But
do you think we could be in some kind of, I don't know, like danger? Like, do you think this guy...
That's why I started wearing the camera, because when he actually, I never got to finish what he said in the bank. When he left the bank and the bank said they were not going to do nothing because they like us, it's not their, they said this too, not their property either. And even the guy of the building, he says it's not their property. Where this stairs end, that's where their property ends. If there's a sidewalk needs to be fixed, only up to here is where they have to fix. If it's here, it's city. But anyway, when he walked out, he goes, I'm gonna escalate this.
Yeah. And then we thought,
and you can check with the bank manager. He actually said that to them. And that's where I got worried and started bringing out the camera.
Yeah, actually that's why we did that.
I don't think he'll actually act on anything.
No, because he's obviously not man enough to even come up to me and say, look, I don't like you here, or even try to talk. Because I don't know how.
That's why he's going about it through.
I know he's bald, and I know he's in his 40s. I know that much because the security guard, my friend, told me.
He never even had a conversation with us. We don't even know who this person is.
Because the way he's so, like you said, hell-bent, I assume like he probably talked to you. You guys
No.
So I'm just like,
well, sometimes, you know, you get a guy walk by, get a job.
So now he wants to go.
Sometimes I'll just chuckle. Most times I do nothing. I just stand there and I just smile. Have a nice day. You know, because I work with the people, and I can't be aggressive or anything like that when I'm working with people. And if I was being aggressive, now that is illegal. Like, because even if I'm talking.
And it looks like there's a finger holding up the front right there.
But yeah, it's very.
You're not gonna get business if you're aggressive either.
No, but like with the Safe Streets Act,
Sometimes,
they
might
implemented
seem a
that,
little
and you're not
off,
aggressively allowed to solicit.
I'm not overreacting.
That's against the law.
De-escalate.
We made that when in 2000 they passed that law. So I don't speak unless spoken
the
to.
opposite though.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I know he's
Yeah.
got it. He's got. Excuse the way I say it. He's got a hard on for me.
That's what we're picking up too. Yeah. You just go up there and kiss you already, right?
Oh, I know. Actually, I had a person that came and gave me a donation, got a book one time off me here. And I guess apparently, I didn't even know because I don't pay attention to what's going on in that corner. Apparently, he was across the street on the phone with the police or you guys or somebody one day.
Probably
One day. And Buddy is like, because he was gawking at us, he was on his phone. Buddy's like, what's wrong, bro? The guy that came and gave me a donation, got a book. He was like, what's the problem, bro? And he's like, I called the cops on that guy. Right now, I'm on the phone right now with him. He's like, what's your problem? And then Buddy, he cocked his arm to Buddy.
Wow.
And Buddy's like, you want some? And then he took off down the street.
Yeah, I know he's all fucking tough.
So you are definitely dealing with a mentally unstable person.
Yeah.
And I am sorry that this is happening because I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. You guys know that too. And I respect that you're being respectful.
I appreciate that too, man.
I know you guys go around different areas of the city. Is this like a prime spot for you that you
Well, I
need,
live
or?
close to here.
Oh, okay, I see. And I was like, maybe as a compromise to keep this guy at bay, if there's another area that you guys are more comfortable with, better than here.
But
It's
then
like,
we have to inconvenience these guys.
Yeah, but the thing is with this, see, with what I'm doing is sometimes, you know, I get people that come by. I've had people come by for 2 years in a location. And then all of a sudden they come in and get a book. And I'm like, oh, they said, oh, I've been seeing you for 2 years.
yeah,
Or
you
one
build
lady,
rapport with them, and
I was in the Star in 2017 doing this, even if you look on my website, which I'm sure you guys have all done.
You've been in our system for a while.
Yeah, I know. In Hamilton, bylaw actually took me to court.
Yeah.
Even though she knew that there was nothing she could do. And it was funny, the funniest part about that one was when we went to court, the day that we went to court, I represented myself. I spoke for myself because the judge asked me if I thought about being a lawyer. I said never. But anyway, they had a little break so they could go look at case law, right? And when we were waiting, the bylaw officer herself looked at the prosecuting attorney, said, oh, can you tell me what the definition of peddling is again? I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
You're giving me a summons for peddling when you don't even know what it is. And erecting a stand on public property. And another one with a stand on public property, it's got to be table height. The judge actually gave me the tips up on that. I never had a table height one because that's too much. I'm not carrying no table around. And I would rather have something on wheels. So if there is a situation here where I got to move, I can easily 2 seconds out of the way. And that's why I kind of sit in the middle here. The cop tried, oh, right in the middle. The one cop was great. He was like, oh, no, you're not blocking the sidewalk.
Yeah,
You're
same thing as us. If you're right there, then I could be like, hey, listen.
you're right in the middle of the sidewalk.
So actually, basically where this building beside comes out, that's the end of their property line there.
Yeah.
So they might, I know the city will maintain the entire sidewalk, but technically this would belong to the bank there. So
This right here?
Yeah. So that's basically.
Well, the bank doesn't have a problem. So that's okay. The bank doesn't have a problem.
Even if the bank doesn't, no, it works for everyone. Except for.
So even if bylaw had an issue, they couldn't do nothing because the bank's allowing
Well,
it.
that's what I verified too. I'm just like, look, you're not even on public property. See this, where this.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you.
We're
Kind
kind
of
of
where,
half on, half off, I guess you could say.
Well, that's the thing. If you were to take
We're
a step
straddling
back-
the line, basically.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah. So that's what I'm closing up to this guy. I'm like, look, the bank's fine with it. They're on private property. There's no issues here. But
We'll do our thing.
Well, it's like the cop come up, he was a jerk off. The one was a jerk off, the younger guy. The older guy, bald guy, like I said, he's, oh, you're not blocking nothing. We could go in circles all day because it's not going to get us nowhere. I said, yeah, because there's only one thing that's getting me off this corner. It's a summons. And then I'll beat it. But anyway, this cop's like, I can't afford a GoPro. I said, maybe don't go eat at McDonald's and you can afford a GoPro. And I said, this is a 4-year-old, like this is the 9. They're up to 12 or 13 by now.
Yeah.
So this one's only worth a couple $100 now. When I bought it, it was 600.
yeah.
So I bought it when I bought the latest and greatest when I bought, but that's when I was in lockdown. And
He doesn't know that.
and no, because we actually pay taxes on this. We're a legit business, and we pay taxes every year. We do our taxes. Every book donation, because you got to still pay taxes on donations.
It's considered business.
Taxable income. So we actually do everything right, and so we got the COVID money, both of us each. So we were getting the $2,000 a month each. And no, but what we did with that, we went and invested it. 5,000 books, 1,000 of every title. I bought a GoPro. I got all my other wagon was a little different. I'm sure you remember the older one with the sign in the middle that I could walk and had music blaring. The whole.
Spend money to make money, right?
Well, you know, it costs money to make something.
Yeah,
you know.
Gotta reinvest in your business too.
But yeah, this guy. Yeah, I'm sorry that he's doing this, but you know what? I would like to. I'm gonna go for the Freedom of Information Act, because I want to know who this man is, and I want to charge him with harassment. He's not directly harassing me, but he's harassing you to get to me, which is thus bringing harassment to me.
You know what? I'm for that too.
Yeah, he would stop bothering you.
I went along the lines. I went up to Chan. I'm like, how can I get this guy to stop calling 311?
Yeah.
And then it's only if you.
Yeah.
Well,
rights violation.
no, but I'm looking into that,
Okay, fair enough.
because I don't want this to happen to you guys either. 'Cause it's a nice day, at least today.
Oh,
So
amazing.
so you don't mind walking around. And
yeah.
I'm glad you came and gave me the heads up too.
That's it. Stay safe out there too.
Oh, and they tried lying to me. He,
I just
she.
want to get a picture because they're behind.
Yeah, we just need to show where it is.
It
for our
shows
notes.
their own private property.
And you're not blocking the sidewalk?
Yeah, you guys are good.
All right. have a
Thank
nice
you
day.
so much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is absolutely
Thank you
the
all
best experience I've had with you guys.
Oh, we appreciate it too.
Thank you.
That's the we don't want to do the ticket route. That's what we're trying to do is more of the talking compliance, that whole route. And if we've
Yeah.
got a violation,
Actually, I was on a, well, I'm sure you know, I was on a video call with the head guy
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
district manager.
yes,
And then he was trying his trash too.
yeah, he's
Oh, you got a .com. What am I, a .com millionaire because I got a .com? I got .com, I got .ca,
.com
both.
costs $20.
$20 a year.
this guy thinks you're running
No, but it was the manager, not the manager, the
supervisor.
It was
the supervisor guy.
Yeah.
And a manager lady, but the supervisor guy, you got a .com, I know what you're up to. I said, well, you know, I'm sorry you might think you know what I'm up to, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Just throw anything they got at the wall, right? Yeah.
No, well, I'm trying to be, and I'm trying, like back in the day, even more recently, I've just recently started being calmer before I would get bent out of shape. You know what I mean?
Kindness, right?
But now I'm just trying to kind of smile and just say, yeah, whatever, agree. Like the cop the other day, I didn't swear, I didn't do nothing. I just educated him. Because I'm sorry, a lot of officers need education.
Might not.
Even you guys. There's always education. Like me, I'm learning every day myself. But you know what, I try to educate them. And then it's like I had a problem at Union Station. My wife was sitting there. We split up at Union, and we're actually mainly panhandling. We're both sitting there with anything help sign, and she's got a little cooler, she puts it on. I sit on the other corner. I got the wagon, and I got my anything help sign. It's more of a panhandle thing there.
Yeah, got it.
Because in the winter it's harder.
Yep.
And he came up to her, and he didn't even identify himself first off. It doesn't matter, you got a uniform on, you're supposed to still identify. And then he's like, I know who you are, you're selling. A bylaw officer. And then another one came. Like we had, because they went up to her, and as soon as authority figure comes up to her, I'm there. I beelined across the street.
Yeah.
And then I went up to him, he was by his car, he walked away from her, but I was like, walked up to her, because I want to take care of this. I walked up to him, I didn't get too close even. He's like, don't come up on me like that. I'm like, bro, you came up on my wife like that.
Fair enough.
I'm just coming here to get information from you. And then he called another car, and then there was like 3 of them out there. And then that's what pushed me over the edge to make a complaint.
Yeah.
Otherwise I wouldn't, because it's part of what I'm doing. Dealing with you guys and police. It's part of it to me.
Part of the-
It's part of the job.
We deal with it because we get complaints, right?
Yeah.
We're not looking for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But like when guys like the complainant calls us repeatedly.
But what my thing was on the phone when I got a hold of them, the complaint. My thing was, all I wanted out of it, they said, what do you want to happen out of this? Do you want them to be reprimanded? I said, no. All I want is them to be educated. If they come up and they notice who I am and they know who I am, keep walking. Simple. Unless you want to come up and be civil and be nice and not even talk
if
about.
there's no violation.
Yeah.
And
That's all that was my thing, was like, just stop, because they were literally just harassing me.
If you had music playing, speakers, then we could enforce and be like, hey, listen.
Oh, it's too loud, it's too loud.
It's too loud, exactly.
Amplified.
Disturbing
And-
the peace.
Oh, I had a guy here, I had my Christmas music one year, last year I think, or the year before.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
And I had my Christmas music on. And I have one little speaker, it's not even that loud, it's a little speaker. And he's like, comes out, he's like, turn on that music. I said, bro, you got construction going, bang, 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 because this building wasn't even nowhere near built at the time. They're at the bottom, jackhammers all day. I'm like, bro, are you the Christmas Grinch? Because I was playing like Christmas music.
The Grinch.
Sometimes you gotta pick and choose, right? You gotta be humans. A bit.
What's your name anyway?
Ash.
Ash, I'm Gord.
Sashi.
And this is Suzanne, my wife. And my editor.
Suzanne, yeah.
And my editor. And photographer.
All right, guys. Well,
All right, thank you so much.
talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Please, if you can find out a way that we can do this and get this guy,
I mean,
Just get him stopped.
like
we'll try to talk to him
The
again.
thing is,
see what
we think it is more of maybe a mental
it might be a
problem.
mental health issue,
Mhm.
right?
it makes him feel better that he does it. I
Maybe,
don't know.
because it's not impacting his life in any way that I can tell, at least.
Yeah.
But it's more of he just thinks he's cleaning up the streets.
So he's seen us today again, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah.
See, and the thing is, he won't come anywhere near us.
I think he lives in the area
I
because
thought so.
there's
Obviously.
times where he probably is watching. I don't know.
From
I thought
afar?
so, too.
Yeah.
No, he never comes near us. So he's always doing it from afar, across the street.
But my
time.
fear is that if this supposed mentally ill person is trying to take the law into their own hands and to clean up the neighborhood. I mean, have you seen the movie Taxi Driver?
Oh yeah, Robert De
I
Niro.
mean,
That's a movie.
where is his line? How far will he go? If he exhausts the authority, like going to the authorities, the cops, the bank, the bylaw, and he says, I'm going to escalate this, what
Yeah.
does that
Are we
involve?
creating a villain
Yeah,
here
like
or
what does,
something?
I mean, I'm not going to assume that really.
Hey, and if you want to see the
That
cop
is
interaction,
small, but
go to my YouTube
kind of
channel.
worries me a little bit.
You got my YouTube channel,
Yes,
right?
they say out there. If
Yeah.
you do
I'll give you the
notice
card
any
just in
concerning
case.
behavior or
Yeah.
But then,
notice
but then you could always flip it on him too, and then you could file legitimate complaints against him.
harassment. That's
Yeah,
that-
but
that's
like in a way, I don't want to. I think that might escalate it in a way. So I kind of.
Just S.E. Thomas. Go to the first video, the newest video there is the cop interaction here the other, like a week ago. It was kind of humorous, but they.
I mean, like if you ever kind of feel for a danger or something, that's definitely something you should report, right?
sure.
And-
Well, yeah. Well, no. If I ever feel any kind of danger, I'll take care of it at the moment.
Ironically,
Of course.
Of course,
If it
yeah.
weren't for you guys,
I got the pepper spray in my
and
car. I don't care if you can't use it on
the
people. I will if I
bank,
have
would not even know
to.
this was happening.
Self-defense.
Actually, I bought it. The reason why I did
That's
buy it was
another
because of a
kind of
dog. I was wearing
scary
loose pants like this.
thought.
And I was walking through Ryerson,
They-
and those
that's
drug
our only
dealers
complaint
hang out
with
there.
you guys, right?
Guys,
Oh yeah,
drug
we don't
dealers.
have any other.
And they're in there with their dog, and I walked
Yeah.
by.
That's
The
what we did
dog
this person,
lunged
but-
out at me.
Talking to you guys, nothing happened.
If
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing loose pants, I probably would not be walking right now. Yeah, and I was like, okay. Right away, I got dog spray because that dog. I was like, oh my god. Almost. Like I said, if it wouldn't have been loose pants, it would have been tight pants. I would not be walking, standing on 2 feet today, because it would have got me right in that tendon, right behind your knee.
Yeah.
That's right where the hole was. It was ripped right through the pants. I was like, oh my god.
It was
Scared
like
me.
an actual kid that got bit too a couple weeks in the news ago or something.
Yeah, I heard that there was just one that got attacked. That person just got attacked recently.
Yeah, there was like a kid in the park and took a chunk out of him.
Oh yeah,
The park
yeah.
that was used as a dog park, I think.
Yeah.
It
When
wasn't
it-
really a dog
wasn't
park.
really a dog
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
Off-leash
unofficially in the
dogs.
neighborhood they would let their dog.
And there was that other one just before that too. That the guy had the dog and he attacked some lady in the bus stop
Yeah.
in Mississauga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was Mississauga. Yeah, man. So
Well, we
anyway.
won't bother you.
But anyway, thank you guys.
Take care.
Thank you, man.
man.
Respect.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Have a
Take
great
care.
day, man.